What's up? It's your girl Tunes. People who are dangerous to society embody chaos, fear, and opposition. Villains who pose not just physical threats to the hero but challenge their moral compass, inner strength, and the world they strive to protect. Whether driven by revenge, power, or sheer anarchy, they are a force of nature for the hero to confront their deepest fears and make impossible choices. Their unpredictable nature and overwhelming presence define them as the ultimate threats, ensuring every encounter leaves lasting scars, both on the hero and the world around them. And today, I'm here to discuss the Rowdyruff Boys. The only Powerpuff villain that ever made the girls want to hang up their capes because they gave them a thrashing so bad, they thought they were unworthy of the citizens of Townsville. This is the origin story of the Rowdyruff Boys. It's a bright and sunny day in Townsville. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, and Mojo Jojo is once again causing property damage like it's a weekly occurrence. While he's destroying buildings with people inside, I'm sure the local funeral homes are having a field day with this. They are making bank off of all these deaths. The Powerpuff Girls pull up and discipline that ass, which landed in prison, only for that ass to make bail and cause mayhem once more the following week. Question: how does an anthropomorphic monkey make bail? Mojo's a full-time villain. Where is he getting the funds for bail? He destroys Townsville again, lather, rinse, repeat. Is Townsville the new Gotham or Metropolis? The insurance here must be immaculate.
Yeah, I'm here to file a claim. My car and apartment got eviscerated again. No, it wasn't Fuzzy Lumpkins. It was Mojo. Yes, Mojo again.
After the girls give him another beating, fast forward, Mojo's sitting in jail, pouting like a toddler on timeout. Then he has what I can only call a midlife crisis meltdown.
How many people were scared? Me too. I was really scared.
Mojo crouching in the corner plotting. Enough is enough. Time to even the playing field. He's going to make his own version of the Powerpuff Girls. Honestly, the best decision Mojo has ever made, because us shippers have been eating good since 1999. He hits up the prison commissary, orders some fancy snail dish. Didn't know prisoners were eating this good. Snags armpit hairs from some sweaty weightlifter and somehow steals a tail from the talking dog. PETA will be pissed. Wait, why is the talking dog the prison guard? And people are wondering why Mojo keeps getting out. Mojo has all the questionable ingredients: snips, snails, and puppy dog tails. And if anyone is wondering why these exact components, it originates from the nursery rhyme, "What Are Little Boys Made Of?" It is used to depict the rough and tumble nature of young boys, contrasting with the perception that little girls are made of sugar, spice, and everything nice. However, Mojo has a problem. He needs one more ingredient to add to his concoction: chemical X, which is, stay with me on this, the equivalent to radioactive shitty prison water. I know the janitors don't get paid enough for this. Mojo flushes the toilet and it's like Niagara Falls in his jail cell. When the flood finally stopped, out popped the Rowdyruff Boys. My babies, Brick, Boomer, and Butch. Now me personally, I would be pissed as hell. What do you mean my place of birth was out of a shitty toilet bowl in prison? And immediately, without missing a beat, they were about to beat that ass for even touching them. I hear that. He was just in a flood of shitty prison water.
We're the Rowdyruff Boys! Boomer! Brick, Butch, we're here to kick some butt. And since yours is the only one around, we're gonna start with you. Dum bum bum to be bum the bowl. Got scoots, got ski dum the bowl. Skilly do da bum to be bum the bum. Reap up, but eat it to game to be. Skilly didy dum to be bum the bum. Do this bum to be bum the bowl. Skeet and scat and skilly didy do dum the skidda but
But Mojo's like, nah, save that energy for the Powerpuff Girls. They're the ones you want to beat up. Say less. They were so excited to jump someone, they bust Mojo out of jail. Even the narrator was shook.
Boy, oh boy, those boys are bad to the bone.
They catch the girls fresh off a W too. They just finished beating up some random ass giant octopus monster because of course Townsville. My question is, why do all these monsters keep coming to Townsville? They know there are 3 little devils disguised as cute munchkins ready to clock their teeth.
Listen, girls, my name is Steve. I'm a monster. You see, when a monster visits Townsville, he must fight the Powerpuff Girls. And if he can hold his own and make it back to Monster Isle alive, he's a hero.
Huh, I guess that makes enough sense. After beating up Kaiju number 12, the Rowdyruff Boys arrived, introduced themselves, and started swinging. At least they were polite enough to tell them who they were. Blossom, Buttercup, and Bubbles crash against a building, leaving a large-sized crater. They finna have a concussion later. Blossom is like, who the hell are they? And Buttercup, with rage in her eyes, body slams, break into a dumpster, doing an Oscar's Wrath combo. Before Butch and Boomer jump her. Several kicks and punches, Buttercup was getting bodied. Blossom and Bubbles helped Buttercup, pushing them aside. When I said they were scrapping, they were scrapping. It was like a World Star fight, but on steroids. The Powerpuff Girls put them in their place expeditiously because this ain't their first rodeo, and the boys crash against a building. I know the property managers are so done at this point.
Again?
The Rowdyruff Boys growl, fists clenched and eyes blazing, snarling like rabid dogs. The crash out begins. They were so pissed at being outdone by girls, they bombarded them with an onslaught of punches into the concrete ground. Well shit, goddamn. I didn't know I was watching an anime. This level of fighting you see out of Naruto. The girls, never to be outdone, do their own team attack, and this retaliation causes a full-scale war. Ooh. When I tell y'all they were squaring up, both sides were causing property damage, choking one out, totaling expensive cars, and destruction of buildings. Seriously, what kind of insurance does Townsville have? Cause I doubt insurance will pay out to cover claims of monsters and children destroying the city weekly. By the end of the brawl, the Powerpuff slammed dunk onto the stairs of Townsville Hall, delirious and heavily concussed. What I'm going to describe next will leave you in shock and awe. What the Rowdyruff Boys do next, you would think they are related to Sakuna on the type of timing they are on. These boys are hurling a school bus full of children, a plane full of people, and a ship full of random ass motherfuckers and yank them at the girls in an attempt to murder them. The disregard the Rowdyruff Boys have for human life astounds me, and I would like to remind you all, they are a couple of hours old. Their criminal record is already as long as a child's Christmas list.
We're saved! Hooray! Hooray! No problem, good citizens. We were happy to.
Oh my god, it's not funny. The girls try to lure their evil counterparts out of Townsville after realizing the Rowdyruff Boys' psychotic brutality and general disrespect for human life in their effort to put the Powerpuff Girls to their graves. But the girls are overtaken by the Rowdyruff Boys, who kick in the afterburners and knock them out with poisonous fumes. It was a toxic fart, okay? It's so horrendous that the girls can't breathe or see, tears streaming down their faces from how vile it is. The boys appear to have finally defeated the girls when they strike them viciously with a Shadori-like attack, sending them flying into the street below before they had a chance to recover. The attack was so ferocious, it looked like one of Goku's spirit bombs went off in the middle of the city. The screen turned black and white from how aggressive it was. The boys dashed back to Mojo's house to celebrate their triumph after defeating their enemies. The people of Townsville walk up to the crater, tears in their eyes, snot running down their faces because they believe the girls are dead. This is so sad that even the narrator was crying, thinking he was out of a job.
No, say it isn't so. Say it isn't true. Say anything, girls, but please don't say goodbye.
The people of Townsville mourn the apparent death of the girls, but the tears of the grief-stricken citizens fall on them like they were reenacting that scene from Tangled, waking them up as they lie deep in their crater. The girls rise out of their crater and they got their asses beat every which way. They are ready to leave Townsville forever after losing all their self-esteem and feeling ashamed of their defeat. Remember, this is their first loss, but Miss Bella with her fine, juicy ass. No man alive can handle all that. The anime players knew what they were doing making her that thick, comes running over and calls them back, saying that the people there love them too much to let them go. Miss Bellum clarifies that the three of them have been approaching the problem from the wrong perspective, which is why they only lost the fight, not the battle. To achieve this, she asks them what bothers young boys the most and suggests a different strategy for dealing with the Rowdyruff Boys. Try being nice rather than using violence. Miss Bellum, they're only 5. The girls follow Miss Bellum's instructions and go to Mojo's hideout, where they draw out the Rowdyruff Boys for another round. The boys think this is gonna be another easy dub, dash outside only to be confused at what they see. Instead of using their fists, the girls use flirty looks, giving them that Nala stare to fool them long enough for them to kiss each counterpart on the cheek. The Rowdyruff Boys explode into their base components after being overcome with terror and utter revulsion. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the origin and death story of the Rowdyruff Boys, who will never be seen again or cause any more trouble in the future.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop you fucking lying.
Well, technically.
Like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell for more if you want a part 2 to this. Get this video up to 100 likes, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!